Mic check. Okay, yes, I think we are back online. Okay, welcome everyone for the analysis session that I have for the next week. So every week, if you are new, just to let you know that every weekend I will actually be covering some of this forex pair, USD, and also at the index like S&P to actually go through and share my point of view and also my thought process in why I'm like, let's say for example, bearish on the S&P, or I'm bearish on the USD, for example. So those are the things that I will be covering for this live session. And then hopefully you are able to learn something new from here as well. Okay, so without further ado, let's continue on the usual practice. I will be going through the what you call that, the news. So on the news front, you can see that over here. Let me see what color. Okay, blue color. Okay, yellow. Okay, so first off, for the Monday on the 22nd, 23rd October, there isn't any news. Maybe there are some low impact news which I've already filtered out. So other than that, I don't think there's any impactful news that's coming out from the major currency lah, for major currency market. Yeah, for Monday. So for Tuesday wise, you can see we do have a number of these news release which are of high impact. So red means it's of high impact. We have this Crimean cow change, which is more of like related to the unemployment for the British side or the Britain side. And then we do have also the Eurozone. You have two main what you call that, the main powerhouse of the Eurozone, which are the German and also the French side. So they are actually releasing their PMI data, which will also definitely move the euro currency. Okay, so that's on that side. And then for the other currency, of course, you can also take a look at the Aussie dollar. I mean, in terms of the speech given by this governor, and this might also somehow impact the currency as well. It might or might not, but depending on what she talked lah. So yeah, that will also affect. And then on the Britain side again, there's also this um 4:30 news on the PMI. So there's a string of this PMI data. Even for the US side, there's also it seems like they all come together to release the same news on the same day. Okay, so that's on Tuesday. And then that would affect the currency. So on Wednesday also there will be CPI. Okay, so CPI on the Aussie dollar. So CPI related to inflation, I believe probably since the theme of the market recently, or rather for this whole year rather, is mainly revolving around inflation and inflation numbers and all that. Then the depending on what's the inflation rate and etc., the government will modify or adjust their monetary policy. So yeah, CPI data definitely will be one of the key numbers that the traders or the analysts will be looking at. And of course the government will be looking at as well. So that's that. And then Wednesday we also have this cash rate for the Canadian side, Canadian dollar. So yeah, if you're trading on the Canadian dollar, maybe you would like to take note of this what you call that, skim swim down your position. Or let's say if you have any trading strategy that revolve around interest rate play, then if you do have that type of playbook, you can also um, put it up on this day, Wednesday. Okay, so then you have the Thursday, which is the euro cash rate as well. So euro's interest rate, the monetary policy will be on Thursday. So Thursday the theme will be mainly on this eurozone. Okay, of course, this Fed chairman speaking, it will also affect the forex market, just like what happened last week. Last week, I think this chairman Powell actually speak. I think at 1 a.m. or 2 a.m. Yeah, one of the days last week. So yeah, the forex market actually did have a bit of the movement there. And then yeah, so that's all for Thursday. And Friday wise is generally a bit more quiet as compared to the other day, from Tuesday to Thursday. Okay, so last but not least, right, also to take note, if you're not staying, I mean, yeah, if you're outside the eurozone, or if you're, I mean, for myself in the Singapore, staying in Singapore, right, I also need to take note of this. Daylight saving time. Okay, DST. Okay, so DST, it will be and sort of like shifted in the November. So for us in Singapore, it will be 1 hour behind. I mean, shifted 1 hour back. So basically, for the London Open, it will be 4 p.m. instead of 3 p.m. Okay, so that is for the traders in the Asia region. I mean, in Singapore, and also let's say if you're in Malaysia or in maybe Taiwan. I mean, basically those are of the same time zone. Then yeah, you need to take note of this, and also that will shift if let's say you are actually trading on time based entry, or I mean, yeah, that depends on the opening of the London and things like that. So that will actually affect your strategy, and you need to be aware of that. Okay, so let's go back to the um, chart. Okay. Okay, so let's start with the USD as per usual, and also let's do have some revisit. I mean, this week is the week 42, right? Yeah, so week 42, and no, this is not week 42. Okay, yeah, moving forward is week 43. So now we are still 42. So let's do a bit of the catchback on what has happened. So for USD wise, last week I do think that yeah, it will still have this uptrend intact, and probably I would say it's the uptrend. It is just basically going sideways, as you can see on the daily, also on the 4 hourly. So what actually happened since last Monday was it has been consolidating within this 106.60 to 106 this zone, right? So it has been consolidating, and then on the broader picture, it does seems that it is still consolidating. And then yeah, I'm not sure if I mentioned last week, but maybe it will be quite a what you call that, deep correction. Okay, I mean, considering it has been on the up move for many days, or rather also many weeks, right? If you look at the weekly candles, 1 2 3 4 5 6, yeah, I think there's more than 10, should be 10 or 10 or more. So yeah, starting to look a bit stalling at this particular zone here. Okay, so it's stalling a bit over here, and yeah, let's see what happened. It can also be possible that it continue to go higher, right? But right now, yeah, I think things are just trying to be at the side. I mean, sideline as in moving sideways. Okay, so that is on the USD, and then yeah, I also have mentioned about Euro Aussie. So Euro Aussie is a pair that I have been following through, and also for the last week I have been looking at it as well. And I think last week, after the Aussie dollar, or is it Chinese data? Yeah, it actually caused this Euro Aussies to actually break up even higher, right? So yeah, if you have been watching Euro Aussies, it has been quite a good move. upwards. So here's what actually the where the magic actually happened. So basically, you have a double bottom here, and then before the news, I can't remember what news is that, but I do have a position here, and then things just went on your favor. So that is also happening in that this also happened in the pound Aussies. What the crap? Okay, so pound Aussies is the same, but the magnitude of move wasn't that great as compared to the Euro Aussies because the nature of the chart is pretty different. In this case, right, for the pound Aussies, it is actually on the sideway movement. Yeah, it's a bit on the ranging side. So basically, that up move right isn't that much as compared to the what you call that Euro Aussies. Okay, so this is on the pound Aussies. So that yeah, this spike wasn't that much as compared to the Euro Aussies because you look at the chart over here, right? It is actually a yeah, it is already starting not starting it has already confirmed that this is a uptrend. It has already turned as compared to, let's say, just now, as I mentioned about the pound Aussies, right? So here is what actually happens. So this has already broke up, like I mentioned. I think was last week. Last week on the analysis, it has broke out, and then um, it did a pullback, and then this pullback is actually for it to climb higher. Okay, so these are the pullback that you can watch or you should watch in order for you to catch the reversal. Like I mentioned just now, this is the reversal over here, the double bottom, after which before the news it actually broke up a bit, and then it came up. Yeah, I think it was the 8:30 news. Yeah, I think it's the Aussies news if I'm not wrong. But anyway, yeah, that's what has happened. So that's on the Euro Aussies, as I mentioned last week. And then for this week wise, actually, I am also looking at it to, um, let's say, have a test. Okay, so here are a lot of yeah, a lot of arrows. So yeah, just to not mess things up. Yeah, I'm thinking it should have should have some more strength to actually test on this area about 16860 16880 around this region now, where the last stronghold or last resistance was. So yeah, maybe it will just go up, but will it break up here, continue on, or it will pull back like what it did last, I think last week. Yeah, nobody know, but just put this in your watch list, and then monitor the trade, I mean monitor the pair accordingly. So yeah, it might pull back, it might just break up further depending on how strong euro is, or it can also just come back down. I mean, yeah, no, nobody know, especially next week is also the euro rate, right? Euro rate that is on the Thursday, as shown just now. Okay, so that's on euro Aussies. So the next one actually I wanted to also touch base on was the I think I did mention about S&P, right? So S&P, I mentioned that it is top heavy. So yeah, with this, yeah, it's heavy to the downside. Reason being, of course, is because of the head and shoulder that I have shared previously on the daily time frame. So this is the head and shoulder that was formed, and then it broke down. It got some support from this long term trend line, and then things went quite bullish for a while. Then that was what happened. I mean, this is the range, or the stalling of the price happening for the whole of last week, not whole of last week, whole of the week before, and also until Wednesday when it broke down. So this was a retest of the support that was broken. So indeed, it actually came down further, as you can see, yeah, by going down to the lower time frame on the 4 hourly, you do see that this is actually this was what actually happened. It double top, a breakdown, and then it did came back retest, and then it came down all the way. Okay, so yeah, this is what happened. I do think that could it would likely break this last support area on the 4 hourly, and then I mean it's going to go now further, right? Unless things changes, maybe it does have a, or maybe the war is coming to an end. They are shaking hand and having some peace talk. So yeah, maybe that will induce more buying. I'm not sure, but things from the technical side is that it could it should be coming down a bit more, maybe all the way to test this zone again, this support zone. Okay, so that also coincide with the what you call that, the uh measured move. Okay, the measured move of this head and shoulder. So this is about 6%, as you can see over here, and then that's the height of the head and shoulder, and then for a measured move, right, roughly around here should be the area that you can look for some support. And if let's say you are on the long term buying, maybe here will be some a it's an area that you can look for some long, if the technical permits again for you to go on long. Okay, so that's on the S&P. Then further on, I think for this week, let's also touch. I think I touched base on this Euro Aussies already, which I think that it could have some more upside to this level 1686. And then if let's say, for example, yeah, if let's say the I mean, Euro USD is also pretty strong in terms of compare. I mean, if you are comparing with the other pairs such as the pound dollar, the dollar CAD, and Aussie's dollar. I mean, Aussie's USD and New Zealand USD. So these are the pair commodity currency that has been beaten down quite badly over the last 2 weeks. So I mean, if let's say the USD is going to be strong, I won't be taking long on them. I would rather take a short. I mean, yeah, take yeah. I mean, shorting the USD Swiss franc lah. But then, yeah, I'm actually shorting this USD Swiss franc. So meaning to say that, of course, saying that the USD is weakened. So that is that. So why I'm looking at this USD Swiss franc to be I mean more biased to having it as a short, right? Because of the overall picture of this USD Swiss franc. I mean, over over the weekly time frame or whatnot, it seems like it is a downtrend for this. But just I mean, if you are not holding that long for days or for a week, right? I mean, you don't need to go on so high a time frame, but then just by looking at the daily time frame, where are we at, and then on the 4 hourly, where are we at? This USD Swiss franc, right? The trend is still down, as you can see, and then it has just broke down from this level of support last week. I think was Wednesday and Thursday, right? Thursday, Friday, yeah. So now it's consolidating. So what I will be looking at, if let's say USD is to be I mean, if you do think that USD is going to be weak, then probably it might consolidate, or yeah, it might ding dong here and then come down, or it might just break this recent support over here and go down further. So yeah, that's what likely can happen, or it can also range just for the whole week as well. I mean, nobody know, but yeah, just have your own bias and then see how things play out and act accordingly. But for me wise, I do think that this is still a currency pair for me to go on short if let's say USD is coming down for the next week. Okay, so or of course it can also come back all the way to test this recent supply and demand zone. Okay, so that's on the USD Swiss franc. Then last of all, actually I wanted to just maybe touch base a bit on the euro pound. So euro pound, you can see that on the daily time frame, it has already break out from this downtrend, right? From this downtrend, and then it retests, it came back up. But you should also take note that it has just also rejected this area of last, you can call it the resistance, last supported resistance areas. Okay, so this was the first test, and then if you can go down to the lower time frame, look at how is the trend, and it seems like it's still having higher low. So this could be a pullback to this area, and at this area probably you would want to take a look at going long, okay, over here. Yeah, it might go deeper down or whatnot, but yeah, I mean, nobody do, but just keep in mind that it could be a pullback for it to go up further. Okay, so that is for the euro pound. Okay, so I think, yeah, that's everything I wanted to share for this week. And if you do find that this information are useful, you can share with your friend, and then do like and subscribe and follow my trading view. Okay, thank you.